Welcome back, heroes. The new Superman movie has finally hit the big screen. And if you've seen it, then you already know we've got a lot to talk about. That ending? Wild. The post-credit scenes? Teasing huge things for the future of the DC Universe. If you haven't seen the movie yet, this is your spoiler alert, because we're diving deep into the final moments, surprise reveals, and how it all connects to what's coming next. And trust me, this isn't just about one movie. It's the spark that sets the tone for James Gunn's entire DCU. Before we get into the madness, if you love movie explainers, comic book breakdowns, and post-credit deep dives, go ahead and subscribe and tap the bell. You won't want to miss what's coming next on this channel. Let's fly in. The final act of the film delivers a satisfying twist. Superman defeats Lex Luthor, but not with brute strength alone. This win takes teamwork. Lois Lane and Jimmy Olsen help expose Lex's sinister dealings with the Baravian government, who were secretly planning to invade the country of Otisburg. And guess who was behind the whole scheme? Yep, Lex pulled all the strings. Turns out, the foreign invasion was just a cover. Lex wanted to manipulate the US government into giving him the green light to eliminate Superman, all while making it look legal. But the invasion, the war, even the land grabs, that was just a bonus. What Lex really wanted was Superman gone. But the truth comes out, and Lex is arrested. He's locked up in Belle Reve, the same prison we saw in Suicide Squad. Amanda Waller's no longer running the show, but the place hasn't changed much. Now, here's where things get darker. Superman teams up with Argus and the Justice Gang to take down Lex's hidden pocket dimension, a secret facility outside all global laws. Think of it as his personal Guantanamo Bay, where he could detain, experiment on, and interrogate whoever he wanted. Political prisoners, ex-girlfriends, anyone that stood in his way. No rules, no accountability. And it's there that he created some of his most terrifying inventions, including a cloned version of Superman. Meet Ultraman, a twisted, bulked-up version of the Man of Steel. He's stronger, but way dumber, which is exactly how Bizarro is described in the comics. And yes, that black hole he vanished into doesn't feel like the end. Feels like a beginning. I wouldn't be surprised if Ultraman returns as a version of Bizarro later in the DCU. After all that chaos, we get a more intimate moment. Superman returns to Lois Lane, and the two float together in the sky, finally allowing themselves a moment of peace. It's soft, romantic, and a direct callback to the trailer footage. Perry White teases the relationship, and Jimmy Olsen drops the truth. It's been going on for about 3 months. So yeah, the secret's officially out. Superman then heads back to the Fortress of Solitude to recover. The Kryptonian robots have repaired themselves, and one of them, Robot Number 4, has even given himself a name. Gary, voiced by Alan Tudyk. He's officially listed as Gary in the credits. And yes, he's the one who moved the front door to the fortress. Then, out of nowhere, Supergirl shows up. Millie Alcock crashes the scene, drunk and furious that the fortress entrance has moved. Superman explains it's Gary's doing, but Kara, being family, can still enter because the DNA lock recognizes her. That's how close she is to Kal-El. She jokes, stumbles, and reminds us she's been off partying across galaxies with red suns, because that's how Kryptonians can get drunk. Classic James Gunn energy. Superman even jokes that she's the reason Krypto's such a menace. No good role model. All of this? It's laying the groundwork for the next big DCU film, Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. Inspired by Tom King's comic, it'll follow Kara as she celebrates her 21st birthday on a red sun planet with Krypto by her side. And chaos guaranteed. Her suit mirrors Superman's, House of El Crest, similar fabric, but with that iconic red skirt pulled straight from the comics. It's a perfect blend of classic and new. The emotional core of the film closes with Superman watching old home movies from the Kent farm. Flashbacks of his childhood that hit right in the heart. We saw glimpses of these moments in the trailers, but here they serve a powerful purpose. Earlier in the film, he was watching recordings from Jor-El and Lara to soothe himself. But now, it's the memories of his Earth parents that bring him peace. That's who raised him. That's home. Also, confirmed, Bradley Cooper voices Jor-El. Gunn has hinted we'll see more of him in future DCU stories. And now, it's official. Then we hit the first post-credit scene, and it's beautiful. Superman and Krypto are sitting on the moon, looking back at Earth. The composition is almost identical to a panel from All-Star Superman, a quiet, contemplative scene that doesn't tease the next movie, but gives emotional closure. You hear a song in the background from the Mighty Crab Joys, a fictional band created just for the movie. But the band actually recorded a real track for it. Earlier, there's a joke about Clark loving this band, and when Lois sees the poster in his childhood room, she finally gets it. It's a small, sweet payoff. And the song plays again in this moment, as Superman and Krypto simply sit and breathe. Then we get the actual post-credit scene, and this one's hilarious. Mr. Terrific is back, and he's pissed. He and Superman return to the rebuilt pocket dimension, but things aren't quite aligned. The buildings are crooked. The ground looks warped. Superman casually mentions it, and Mr. Terrific absolutely loses it. "You couldn't just say thanks?" he snaps, kicking a rock and muttering curses under his breath as he walks off. It's not a setup. It's not a cliffhanger. It's just a perfect button to end the movie on. Funny, human, and full of personality. As the credits roll, the soundtrack shifts. We go from the quirky Mighty Crab Joys to a soaring, modern take on the classic John Williams Superman theme. Throughout the movie, you can hear subtle echoes of it, thanks to composer John Murphy. But now, it takes center stage, and it hits. Because this isn't just a reboot, it's a rebirth. That's the full story, the ending, the post-credit scenes, the setups, the surprises, and maybe even a few emotional gut punches along the way. What did you think about Supergirl's wild entrance? Do you think Ultraman returns as Bizarro? And will we see Lex again? Or was Belle Reve his final stop? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's talk about it. And if you enjoyed this breakdown and want more of this kind of storytelling, make sure you're subscribed and hit the bell, because we've got way more coming. From Supergirl to Batman, the brave and the bold, to the Authority, this channel is just getting started. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.